He'll drop to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
Here we go. A gain of 33 yards on the play. 65, 18,
Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
This is caught, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders 7, Chargers 0.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler, and he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession of...
down 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready.
First down, here's White. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
And the Las Vegas first down.
White now, the read option. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got them into the end zone.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Raiders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
His kick is good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Chargers, nothing.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. On 2nd and 12. Herbert. He's going to air one out. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, LA. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injury.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Running on first down, Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Raiders' 26-yard line.
It's Eckler again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Raiders 14, Chargers 7.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
On fourth down, Herbert. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
This is a counter play. Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken from about the 12.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And some space here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And give him a gain of 37. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On play action, they'll throw. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. first down. He'll drop to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On the counter, it's Hill. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're heading towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Man open, it's St. Brown, he's got it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll go right back to St. Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Back to the ground, it's Hill. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. They started on the ground with Eckler. And some room to maneuver. For a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's got his man. It's White. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. They'll look to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. 120 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Once more, here's Eckler. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 48. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of...
Oh, he leaped over him. Got a little bit of daylight. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, LA! I think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. But one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. from the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll get that out to the flat to right, finding room at midfield. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35.
And the Raider first down.
They'll drop the throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. This will be caught at Samuel. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Chargers 31, Raiders 21.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Herbert. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On second down, Eckler. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Herbert now. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
A 59-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and the lead will hold at 10.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. He's got room at the 30. Look at the big man rumble. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield.
And I think this is what the early proponents of the forward pass were thinking about.
Touchdown, Raiders! Curtis Samuel from 3 yards out.
And the Raiders have got it back to within a score.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score. Chargers 31, Raiders 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Slot man moves right. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him game with just one timeout remaining, still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more, but this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I still expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 50
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Ready up.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's caught here by Adams.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Got his target, Samuel. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
White fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Again, this is White.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Zamir White
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Raiders put together a fourth quarter drive to take the lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
35. Chargers 31.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Chargers on third down. Not good, 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A give, Eckler running to the right. Finding room at midfield. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
44-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's got White here.
And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning.
And the Raiders first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
play action. They'll throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
He's going to try and take off with it.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. It's a quarterback sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Raiders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making a punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Raiders are going to win the football game. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown. Devontae Adams with career touchdown number 75. And the Raiders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Chargers 31.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Parham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle with Eckler. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. One last throw here for Herbert. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sides.